who's positive? What are dinner options? Oh, where'd you go? Do you want to hear the good news or the bad news? Hi. I don't really know where to start, but today is day 1 of having COVID. I actually can't believe I'm saying that out loud. Like, 2 years of a pandemic, and now I get it at Christmas, going into the new year. Anyways, there's worse things going on in the world, but yeah. So today I tested positive for coronavirus. What day is it? Today is the 27th of December. And it's like 9 p.m. So I have to like readjust there really quickly. I can't remember what I was saying. But start from the start, anyways. So last night around 7 p.m. I just kind of started to feel like a bit sick. So I got a pain in my stomach, and I kind of felt like I needed to vomit. And like I just felt really sluggish and tired all of a sudden. I was like, it just came over me and I was exhausted. But I had the water on to have a bath. So I was like, oh, I'll get in the bath and just relax, chill out. I'd been up till like 3 a.m. like every night since I got back to Ireland. So I left Toronto on the 21st of December and got to Ireland then the 22nd. Then I'd been up late like every night. So I thought like maybe I'm just exhausted or whatever. So did that, and then I started to feel like really hot. Like I didn't have a thermometer around to check my temperature, but I was definitely like roasting. But sorry, I keep moving my arms. I don't know what to be doing. So because it was so late, like there was nowhere I could go get an antigen test there and then. But I was like, I'll get one in the morning. So I went to bed, and I could not sleep. It was 5 o'clock in the morning when I went to sleep. I was just roasting, like I was so warm, like it wasn't normal. And I just kept tossing and turning, and then my head was racing, and I was thinking about like if I had COVID and the people I'd seen over Christmas, and I was stressed out, and like there was loads of things I was just thinking about. So I think half of that was like the reason why I couldn't really sleep either. I was like, my mind was just racing. But then, so I text my ma at like 1:30 in the morning. Like, obviously she was asleep, but I just text her like, can you go get antigen test in the morning, like if I'm still asleep? And then I eventually fell asleep. So about 1:45 today, my ma came into my room. She's like, are you gonna go up at like nearly 1 p.m. today? And I was just like, what is it? And she's like, how are you feeling? And I was like tough for a second. I was like, I actually feel grand. I was like, I actually feel fine. She goes, oh, well, I got tests anyways if you want to take them downstairs. So I literally went downstairs, took a test, and literally within a couple of seconds it was positive. And I was so confused. I was looking at it, I was like, no, that doesn't mean positive, does it? And yeah, so it was positive. So she only got 2 because she wasn't really thinking. So because it came back positive, then I was like, you need to go get more. So like you can take one and our boyfriend could take one. So they went, got more. I took a second one. So it was about an hour later. I took a second one, positive again. And they both took one and they're negative. So yeah. So everyone I've been around, I text them all straight away. They're all negative as of now, day 1. They're all negative. And I tried to get a PCR test done off the HSE or even privately, and I couldn't get an appointment anywhere. So yeah, I'd literally been trying all day, but now it's like 9 p.m. and I think about an hour ago I got an appointment, but it was through someone like me ma's auntie knows someone that works in one of the private centres, so he got me in for in the morning. But he basically said since I have 2 positive antigen tests, that it's like 99% is coming back positive, that I'm highly contagious and I need to stay in my room, which I have been since I tested positive. I'm going off my mind. Yeah, so I need to stay in my room, and I'll more likely be here till the 4th of January. Happy New Year. Yeah, the 4th of January. Apparently I'm highly contagious, and that I potentially could just get worse, like even more sick. When we go to the test tomorrow, obviously I need to drive there, but I don't drive, so I'm getting a lift. But I need to wear a mask. Everyone in the car needs to wear a mask, and the windows need to be down, which is totally fine because I will need all the air. I'm going crazy in my bedroom. But yeah, so fun times. But today I don't feel sick at all. I had a slight headache when I woke up, and like when I say headache, it's like if I was busy and doing things and I didn't know I had COVID or didn't feel sick last night, I probably wouldn't even notice the headache. It was just very mild, like the front of my head. And I kind of feel tired, but like I said, like I've been up late, I've been like doing things, like I haven't been out. Like this is the thing, right? So I haven't actually been out. I came home Tuesday, and then Tuesday, what did I do Tuesday when I arrived home? I arrived home Wednesday, sorry. I came straight to my house because we were actually delayed. So I came to my house. I saw my auntie who works in the airport. She's been tested, she's active. Came to my house, was here, had breakfast stuff, and then I went to my dad's house and saw like my family down there. And then came back up to my ma's and was here for dinner and bed. Then Tuesday I had to go into town because I needed to get an Irish number because my number had been cut off. So I got the bus into town. I literally went to two shops. I went to the shop to get my number and I had a look around Pennies because obviously I have to have a look around Pennies. And then I went to my dad's house where I stayed there for the night. Towards the night, even after town, I went back to my dad's for the day. And then that night I went for food with my cousin and my friend, but because everywhere closed at like 8 p.m, we literally done click and collect for Nando's and in my cousin's car, and I didn't even go into Nando's, they did, so I just stayed in the car at that, then went home. Then Friday was Christmas Eve. Yeah, Friday was Christmas Eve. I brought my little cousins to the cinema. We were literally in the cinema, and then from the cinema we went home. Then I was in my dad's then all day Christmas Eve, then came up to my ma's house. And then Christmas Day was in my ma's house. Went down to my dad's to see my dad on Christmas Day, and then come back up to my ma's house. Did I? Yeah, come back up to my ma's house for dinner, and then went back down to my dad's house to stay there. So like, although I was back and forth from places, it was the same group of people that I'd seen day 1 to like day 5. Yeah, so Stephen's Day was yesterday, so obviously it was in my dad's room staying there Christmas night, and then came up to my ma's. My granddad and my uncle had come up to the house to like drop off Christmas presents, stuff like that, so they were here for like an hour if even. And then I had dinner and stuff, and then it wasn't until like 7 p.m. that day that I started to feel a bit ooh. And then now today's the day, so fun. I'm kind of just doing this like maybe to keep me occupied or something, because I'm already going crazy and it's only day 1. Think if I was in Toronto, it wouldn't be half as bad. It's the fact that I'm at home and all my family that I haven't seen in so long. It's like I'm here, but now I still have to FaceTime them to talk to them. Like, I think that's the hardest part, is like being in the house with me ma, that like I don't see that often, and it's like we can't talk. Like, not that we can't talk, but we can't see each other, because it's like I don't want to risk them. But at least there's lots of food in the house because it's Christmas, and there's lots of chocolates and lots of sweets. And I brought me telly in, like me old telly from years ago that I got. That was in me ma's room, so I brought that back in, and I have a skybox. And I was watching Harry Potter, and I was like, I love the Harry Potter films, but I've never not wanted to watch them. Like, I can watch them whenever, and I was watching it, and like I think I paused it like 3 times to just scroll on TikTok. Because I was just like, oh, I couldn't lose my head sitting in this bed just looking. But then I found a load of games on the skybox. Woo! So yeah, trying to stay entertained, trying to stay hydrated. So I'll keep you updated on like symptoms if I get worse, how I'm feeling, and just kind of an overall how I'm getting through and how I'm coping. I have some books in my room that I started reading and never finished, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll watch 1,000 TV shows. Maybe I'll lose a rag. But yeah, some fun times ahead. So it's day 2. I've just got back from getting my PCR test. It was actually kind of a horrible experience. No, it was grand. So I was able to get it still in the car, so you just drive up and give your name and whatnot. But this is I think it's the first time I've got it put in my mouth. Yeah, so I had to get it in my mouth, so like I was holding my tongue out like this, and every time she went down with the swab to like the back of my mouth, my tongue just kept pulling in, but I couldn't help it, like it was just doing it itself. And then it went up one nostril, I think it was this one, and like it went right up, and it was kind of sore. But I had got one, like I've gotten, I don't know how many tests, like I've never been in close contact around, but when I travelled last year in 2019, I took part in like a study with some university, so I got a test done in the airport when I landed, and I took 3 home. But they went, so I did all of them myself. Like even in the airport, they made you do the one yourself, so you knew what to do. So you went into your mouth and you scraped off your cheek and off your cheek 3 times, and then it went up both nostrils 3 times. Like you didn't have to put it right up or like right down the back of your throat. It was just off your cheek. Then what was the next one? The next one I got done, I think it was this year. I didn't feel well. I was getting mad pains in my chest, and what was wrong with me? I think I started to get a cough then. But day one it was just like really bad pains in my chest. So I went and booked one, and I assume it was PCR because I got it done like in a test centre in Toronto. I didn't have it turned out. I had bronchitis or something like that. And then my next test was coming here. So the antigen test where they just went up one nostril. So yeah, I feel okay today. Like I felt perfectly fine this morning. I got a little cough yesterday. I don't know if I said it in yesterday's video because it was just kind of like once here or there. I think this morning I might have coughed 3 times. Sorry. Yes, it's more like, it's not like a fit of coughing, it's just I get an urge to cough every now and then, and my throat feels a bit dry. My nose also feels like it's getting a bit blocked. So yeah, so I don't know if I'm like the fella my mom was talking to who works in the centre, he's like a medical person, whatever. He said that I'll possibly get worse on day 2 and 3. So maybe later on today, all these little things like me blocked nose and stuff might get worse. But yeah, so that's kind of the only update. So I'll get me results later today. So obviously I'll let you know when they come in. Obviously, more than likely they're gonna come back positive. That's especially why your man said. My ma goes, hopefully it comes back negative, and she can still get back to Canada on Friday. And he told me and goes, Tara, there's no such thing as half pregnant. You either are or you aren't. Since she's done 2 antigen tests, she has COVID, and she's highly contagious and can't leave her room till the 4th of January. Oh, yeah. So, oh, your man had nothing but bad news. So I have to do, actually, so when this comes back, obviously, I mean, there's no doubt we want to come back positive, to be honest. Which is obviously very negative thinking, but I mean, it's just kind of realistic at this age. But, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I have to do an antigen on day 8, which is 4th of January. So it only hit me last night, like after he was on the phone to me. I was texting people, like, and I was like, oh, so and so said this. And I was like, oh, I'm in my room until 4th of January. And as I wrote January, I just realised, like, I'm actually gonna ring in the new year in my bedroom. On my own. On my nose. Yeah, so that just kind of hit me then. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I also need to think about changing my flight, but I'm gonna do all that when this comes back. A lot of adulting to do. So yeah, I'll keep you updated when I get my results, or if me symptoms worsen, or whatever happens next. So yeah. So it's a few hours later, still no results. It's like 2:15, I think. But my ma's cousin just dropped off a bag for me. So I have a Nintendo, but I never brought it home with me in Canada. The one time, like, I usually always bring it with me when I'm traveling. But I didn't bring it. So she dropped me up this. Wait, I turn this around. So she's dropped up these in a little bag. And then get better soon. Little Chucky Santy and some Panadol. But this is the Nintendo. It's like a classic. It only came out a few years ago. They brought it back. It has a whole load of games on it. You can plug it into your telly. Like, this is what you, like, a Nintendo used to be. It's like a retro classic edition. So, has a load of games on it. Like, all the old Marios, Zelda. Like, oh my god, like, what a throwback. My sick this on now. I was kind of getting a bit tired. I was just sitting there literally watching YouTube on my phone. I hadn't even got the telly on. It's off. But yeah, so fuck, I need to go. I can't breathe out my nose. Ugh. So it's kind of hard to breathe. Can't breathe out my nose. It's real red. Maybe this is the start. Ugh. Okay, she's in a bit. So it's a little bit later and I've just set up the Nintendo. It's actually so weird looking at this. So you can see literally all my stuff back there. Got McDonald's for breakfast. All my Panadol, me water, and me Tylenol for me runny nose that I now have. I'm feeling kind of alright. I'm coughing a bit more. It's still not choking. But definitely a bit more. It's getting more frequent, and obviously my nose is blocked. I've just set up this game, so I'm gonna play for a little bit because I'm just sitting on my phone. I'm trying to get in a comfy spot, but wait, I'll show you this. Look at this. It's Crater. We love you, Dior.
No fucking idea.
Are you cooking?
I
I just don't know.
How you feeling?
Okay. Nose is blocked, but also a little runny. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
What are dinner options? Oh, where'd you go? Hello? Me either. What?
Said I bet you're glad you came home.
Yeah.
It's been riveting.
I'm actually kind of like hungry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was about 5 hours ago. We had McDonald's. He's gonna have a party at the back, and I can sit at the window for New Year's Eve.
No, Amy. Because we're not allowed out on Saturday.
I'm sure you're allowed out to your own back garden.
Yeah, I'm up to Queen Connor at the party.
Well, I'll be in the window. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Hang on, I need my torch on my phone.
Well, if you both test positive, then we can freely roam around the house. So,
Yeah, no.
do one.
Do you want a sandwich or something for the minute?
Yeah, because I'm actually quite hungry, to be honest with you.
Right, what do you want on it?
Would you do mayonnaise, lettuce, cheese, and tomato? Please.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shop.
One cup of tea with that?
Oh, yeah, I haven't had a cup of tea. Yeah. Please.
Right, come on.
Thank you.
Right, yeah.
Love ya. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
The absolute head on me. We've got a few delivery. Let's go get it. Tissue. Good package of tissue. Let's bring it in. We have got the samba. We have got the samba. Potato. Let's see. It's 20 to 6. Still no results. I mean, it's got to come back positive anyways, but we've got no results. feeling tired. Nothing symptom wise has really changed. I've just gotten a sample of my mumsy. And a cup of tea. Oh, and my Harry Potter mug. Can you see it? It says, "Have you seen this wizard?" And it's Sirius's, but oh my god, I can't speak. It's Sirius's mugshot from the Daily Prophet. Oh my god, I think my taste is gone. I can't really taste this, but then there's no like sugar on it in it, so then that's devastating if that's ever happen. Let's just put it between my legs for the moment. Because we've also got packet takeaway and a sample. Let's see, can I taste it? They smell disgusting. I can't tell. Wait. Where's my water? Let's taste some. Oh, I could taste that. I can't taste my cup of tea though. It just feels like hot water. But nearly spilled my tea. I think I'm losing it sitting in this room. I just keep singing everything, but I haven't actually watched any TV show, which I think is good. Because I think yesterday I was watching it, and because I'd been like watching telly over the Christmas, like watching movies and shows and chilling out, it was just like, oh my god, I'm sick of watching fucking telly. Like, I wanted to go out, but I do have some shows I need to watch. On the last season of Schitt's Creek, I need to finish New Girl, even though I'm gonna be really sad. Been putting off for about a month now, but I need to watch the last season of that. I need to watch the last season of On My Block, which I've also been putting off for about 4 months because I'm very sad about that. I need to watch season 2 of Umbrella Academy. I need to watch, what else do I need to watch? The new episodes of And Just Like That, even though I'm not enjoying it at all. I'll watch them. And what else am I doing? What else do I need to watch? I never watched Emily in Paris, but season 2 is out, so maybe I should give it a go. I didn't want to watch it when everyone was watching it in the pandemic because I thought I'd get depressed because she's like living my dream. And he was like, "Oh, you've lost time now to like start a new series. Why don't you watch Grey's Anatomy?" I'm like, I'm not watching Grey's Anatomy. Never. Grey's Anatomy just isn't a show for me. Don't get me wrong, when I see clips on TikTok, I get so invested in the little storylines and I need to ask some questions. But like one of my biggest pet peeves is like repetition. Like, so shows like that, or even like say NCIS, Criminal Minds, Law and Order, I get very bored because it's the same thing every time. The episode starts, there's some sort of emergency, and it shows you then the characters, and then you get bits of their personal stories, and then another big emergency happens that happens throughout that whole episode that they need to resolve, or the person's gonna die or something, and then at the end of it something dramatic happens with the mainline story, and then that happens every episode. And I know there's loads of things with the characters and stuff, but it's still the same thing, if that makes sense. Well, I love Law and Order SVU, but I go through phases where I could watch it for like weeks, but then I go through phases where I literally won't watch it for months. Oh, the person next door just put in the Christmas lights. Oh, how did you know I needed something new to look at? I don't really know what happened to my phone, just turned off, but now it's recording again. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this a little bit up now. But what I was saying before I got rudely interrupted was Criminal Minds and Law and Order SVU were like one of the two that I would love to start from the very start and go through, because I've watched them for years, but I've never watched them from start to finish. So I always watch random episodes that were on the telly. So you see bits of the personal stories, but you don't know everything. So you never know. Maybe I might start them from the start, because I've been here for a long time. And on that note, goodbye. I'm actually kind of cold. So I went down, had a shower a little while ago, and I've honestly just been sitting here for about an hour, watching Schitt's Creek. Just ordered a curry, and I'm excited for it. But I needed a shower. I just wanted to feel clean, so like I had a shower, brushed my teeth, done my skincare. What story is my phone? It just keeps cutting off the camera. Maybe I have to go through, but I don't think there's really a lot on it. But guess whose results came in? And the reason why they're actually ready since like 4:30 or something today, the reason they didn't get them is because my mom gave her email and the person spelled their last name wrong. Well, there was like 3 of them on the phone call, and so, I mean, confusion happens, but it's grand. I got them, and guess who's positive? So, can't leave this a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bedroom till January 4th, 2022. God, the more I say it out loud, the more I actually think, gorgeous, gorgeous girls stay in the bedroom for New Year's. Because they have coronavirus. I can't stop pushing my hair because I have nothing else to do. It's actually so fucking short. I'm cold. But yeah, so I need to go on have a look at changing my flight. I did have a look last night. Really quickly when I was kind of like looking at everything. I was like, oh my god, please say I can change it. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a limit on when you can travel, so I'll have to look at that. And then, but yeah, I also need to let my job know. I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Sorry, my phone is gone dead. So like, I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. My throat's gonna be in bits. I can kind of feel it going a bit. It's not sore. Like, I don't feel any pain at the moment. My nose is slightly stuffed. It's almost like, you know, when you're getting over cold. That's what I feel like. My nose is a little bit stuffy, and my throat, you can probably hear my voice, like it's kind of a bit croaky, and my cough is getting a bit more regular. And when I was in the shower, I was playing music and I was just kind of feeling myself for a minute, but I felt myself getting very out of breath in the shower, probably because I hadn't moved so much. Yeah, I felt myself getting kind of out of breath, and I shaved the legs just to kind of keep myself, like, I find, like, I don't always shave my legs, like, it's literally the middle of winter, like, effort, but I find sometimes, like, you know, like, hair legs, or like if you're not like pampered a little bit, it can affect like your mental health kind of, and I obviously want to do everything to avoid going into the pit of depression. So I want to stay like clean, feeling fresh, all that good jazz. So when I bent down to like shave one of my legs, I felt like a pain in the back of my head, and then I like stood up and I was just kind of like, whoa. So I'm assuming it's kind of like maybe a side effect to it, like just kind of your sinuses being all over the place, I assume. I am gonna dry my hair. I'm not gonna leave it wet. Usually I let my hair air dry, but I'm gonna get me mad to drop the hairdryer outside my door. So yeah, because obviously I don't want wet hair, like get myself pneumonia or something. Physically I feel fine, everything's grand, like I don't feel sick as of now. So I'm gonna enjoy me curry when it comes. I got salt and chili chips, salt and chili prawns, some noodles and curry sauce, and I hope my mum actually asked for prawn crackers. And I had my can of Coke and my bottle of water out on the window ledge to keep them cold. Yeah, so I'm literally gonna dry my hair. I need to find a nail file because my nails are in bits, and just little things like that, pamper myself or something. Just keep the little morale high, you know. Quick little food shop before I go. We've got our noodles, we have salt and chili chips and salt and chili prawns, and then our curry sauce in there, and then Schitt's Creek and my candles. So yeah, gonna eat this and just chill out. See you later. Bye. So, do you want to hear the good news or the bad news? I am stuck here. Hope you can hear me. It looked like your man of Alice on one hand. Who? Oh, who? The caterpillar that smokes. Yeah, so I just found out that I can't get back into Canada until at least the 11th of January. Let's let that sink in. That is 2 weeks away. Please. I'm out of breath. Yeah, so I just happened to go onto Facebook, you know, like the Dead app that's there. I go on every now and then just claim notifications. But I saw a post that caught my eye in the Irish New page of a girl putting up that she went for like a pre-departure flight test, and I came back negative. So she was like, oh, I read somewhere that you can show your negative test to go back into Canada, like you don't have to do another one again, because there's like a high possibility that you just keep testing positive even though you're not, because you've actually have it. Like once you have COVID, I think you can test positive for like up to 6 months or something like that. But like I know some people who actually have had it twice, so I think that kind of might go out the window soon. But anyways, not to blabber on, but over in Ireland you can get what's called a COVID recovery cert. So you can use that to travel and stuff like that. So Canada accept that. I don't know if they issue one, but I know they accept it. You can apply to the HSE 11 days from when you test positive. So mine is today, the 28th of December. Yeah, 28th of December. I tested positive. So I can apply in 11 days from now, which is like first week of January. I can apply for that card, and then I need to wait a further 3 days, so the 11th of January. So the 8th of January I can apply, and the 11th of January then I can go to Canada, because I need to be 2 weeks from testing positive to enter Canada. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for 2 weeks, but I can leave my room on the 4th. I have to do an antigen test on day 8 or 10 or something. Whenever it is the date, I keep getting mixed up. I think it's the 4th or it's the 6th that I can leave me around. But on that day, I have to do an antigen test. But yeah, so I thought I'd fill you in. I actually am thinking of losing it. And it's only been 2 days. I can't believe it's only been 2 days. It feels so much longer. Oh, my man's ringing me. I don't know what I was saying. My man Connor have tested... I was going to say positive. Oh my god, my brain is just gone blank. My man and Connor have tested negative again. They done more antigen tests, because I was going to go down and have a little drinky with them if they were positive, but they're negative. So that's good that they don't have it. Oh, I can't get comfortable. My skin's like mad issue, you know. I had a PCR test booked for tomorrow in a private place to get me travel to go back into Canada on Friday. But obviously, none of that is happening. So that is cancelled. Well, I hope my refund's gonna come through. I was able to cancel it. They're obviously closed now, so I haven't gotten an email around. So now I need to go on and change my flight. I'll have a look and see what dates they have available. So I need to go on and see how much it's gonna cost. It'll be the price difference in what a flight at the moment now costs to go home and compared to what I've paid. So yeah, I need to go on and check, but I'm not able to leave till like the 12th or something. Let's go do that now and try to be productive. It's Crater. Why are we waiting? And yes, I was playing fucking Tetris at my big age. Come on. No! No, I need to log in. Come on, Air Canada. Oh, Canada. Come on. We got in. Woo. Let's see if we can change our flight. What the fuck? It's literally only shown until January 1st. I checked this the other day and it said it came up January 6th. What the fuck? Okay, we have success. So we found a flight. Yay! And it's free. I am out of breath. But yeah, well, let me show you the magic that I found. 12th of January. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. So I'm still on hold for a second time, but I just got an email that's been changed. There we are. Thanks for holding. No problem at all. So that has been sent out for you in your email. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for all your help. You're quite welcome. Was there anything else? No, that was all for today. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a great day and thank you for calling Air Canada. Thank you. You too. You're welcome. Bye. Well, that is done. What are you saying here? I don't know if he's heard me because I was like whispering. So I was like, oh my god, she's gonna come back any minute now. But I literally just saw a notification on my phone. Like, so I stopped recording because it had been so long. I think in total I was on the phone for like 45 minutes or something. So she answered at like 32 or 33 minutes or something. Like I got through. Oh god. Sorry. Imagine you could like catch things through the phone. Jesus, that'd be scary. But I like need to change seat positions. I'm sitting for ages. Yes, so when I was trying to change flight to the 12th, it was free, no charge, and I kept getting an error message when I was clicking on to actually select that flight. But then I just tried a different day that was like, I think it was charging like €50 or something, or $50 to change, and that would go through. Like, it'd bring me to the next page to show the totals and like to like add on stuff, like to basically check out. So I was like, what the fuck? So I looked for an online chat. They didn't have one. Tried to email because I literally hate talking on the phone. So I tried to email, and then when I went on, I put in like my query was to change a booking. It said you can either do it through the online my bookings, and modify them, blah blah blah. What I was doing, or ring. So I had to ring because obviously the online wasn't working. So I'm in Ireland till the 12th of January. But yeah, at least that's done. But I'm officially signing off for today. I feel like I've added a lot into today's video. Day 1, I don't think there was Anne really. But day 2 has been packed and exciting. Well, it's not really exciting. It's fucking the most boring stuff in the whole world. But it's actually like 1:30 in the morning. And I actually don't feel tired. Like, I don't feel the urge to sleep. So yeah. So good night, God bless, good luck, chickens. And see you in the next video.